Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome Christopher David James, and he is the author of A Pirate's Life for Me, A Pirate's Life Indeed.
Exactly.
Christopher, can you share with us a little bit about your book?
Thank you for having me, first and foremost.
Mhm.
The book, I worked on it for 30 years
Wow.
and I went through four typewriters, three computers. Why? Not because I'm insane, it's because I couldn't see the keys anymore. And I put it down after a loss of my father and my mom. I lost my creativity
Mm.
and something hit me like a bolt of lightning. I picked it back up again. And like I said, 30 years of fine tuning this, fine tuning that. I know this is going to sound crazy. 978 pages. It's an epic. I wrote it for me, just
Wow.
like Billy Joel writes songs for himself, not to be in the selfish sense, but
Yeah.
I wrote it for me, not with the intention of actually publishing it. This is the crazy thing.
Hmm.
And it's about a young boy who I fashioned after myself,
Hmm.
Thomas Patch, and all he wants to do is in the year 1718 is be a pirate.
Uh-huh.
It's fun, it's adventurous. So he just goes on this incredible journey in search of Blackbeard's lost treasure of gold.
Hmm.
I created over 25 characters. They all have speaking parts.
Wow.
And everything that's in the book needed to be there. I'm not insane in terms of a 970-page epic. They call it a tome, Tome, in certain countries.
Hmm.
I wanted people, like I said, I never thought I would actually publish it. I was shocked when the publisher liked it, and
Wow.
even more shocked that it's doing so well, thankfully.
That's
And
incredible.
like I said, it's about this incredible journey, 25 characters, and I owed it to them to bring them to life. That's what
Mhm.
sounds so insane. After I lost my creativity, I got it back, and I wanted people to enjoy it. I want people to get lost in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, I didn't write it like a lot of people write 200-page books, and
Hmm.
then they're on to the next one, and then they're on to the next one. Um, it's about the narration, it's about the description, and I want people to get lost in it. Like, it's so descriptive to a point, if God forbid you were blind or if somebody was reading it to you when your eyes are closed, you can picture everything like you're actually going along
Wow.
with this 9-year-old young man
Uh-huh.
on this journey. And I fashioned two pirates. They're called Styx and Tubby. I fashioned them after Abbott and Costello.
Uh-huh.
I rewrote Who's Who on first to pay homage to them in one of the chapters alone. I call it Who's on Deck.
Hmm.
And like I said, the characters are great. There's a crew of 12 dysfunctional pirates. And when I tell you they're
Huh.
dysfunctional, they are dysfunctional.
Uh-huh.
They shouldn't be pirates at all. They were all shanghaied from a circus because Scar, the only true pirate in the book, is so cheap. This is what he did. So there are a lot of things. There are a lot of fun things. I fashioned singing crocodiles after Tony Bennett and Ella Fitzgerald and Miles Davis and Miles Coltrane. You'd have to read the
Oh,
book to
fun.
understand it,
Uh-huh.
but I think the flow is beautiful,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to take out one single word. That's why it's so long, and everything that's there had to be there.
Wow.
So it's just an incredible journey, and I can't tell you how it ends. You'll have to
Yeah, I'm
read it,
sure, of
but every
course.
chapter builds on the chapter that came before it. I wrote songs. There are songs in the book.
Mhm.
The publishing team, and it's a very small publishing house, Page Publishing. My coordinator, Leanna Lewis, was my right hand in this, and she brought my vision, and I have to give her credit.
Ah,
She was
awesome.
wonderful. Everything I wanted to do in the book, she did,
Mm.
from songs
Mhm.
to pictures, which is rare for a publishing house this small.
Yeah.
And I actually had them put clues. Thomas Patch, as he's going on this journey, is
Uh-huh.
looking at his treasure map,
Uh-huh.
and he's got to have certain parts. There are three parts, and they all have to come together. And when they do, they have clues that lead him to Blackbeard's lost treasure of gold. And they
Oh.
actually had the publisher, their editing team, make makeshift pirate maps. So as Thomas Patch is reading this clue, and it's a poem,
Uh-huh.
each clue is a poem. Everything rhymes and makes it easier for the reader to follow. It makes the reader think that they're actually looking at this map
Uh-huh.
Thomas Patch has. So it's these little details that Page Publishing did,
Wow.
unbelievable, and
Ah,
I owe them a lot.
Wow, Christopher, this book sounds amazing. I have
Very
a
protected.
9-year-old son, so
Oh
I
my
can just,
God.
yeah, I can just imagine, kind of
Don't
the
go out and buy it because of me, but trust me, if you do buy it, I hope he likes it.
yes, yes. And it just sounds like such a great adventure, and it sounds like it has amazing characters as
Yeah.
well. So what was your inspiration for writing the book?
Good question. Good question. I grew up with what I wanted to do was take the year 1718, which is talk about the romantic era of pirates, Blackbeard's time. I
Hmm.
wanted to take what's going on today from Seinfeld
Uh-huh.
to Abbott and Costello to politics, and I threw it into the year 1718. I changed
Wow.
some names around,
Yeah.
and I sat down in 1997. Don't ask me why. Um, and I came up with this idea. I always wanted to be a pirate. If I was in 1718, that's what exactly I would want to do.
Yeah.
So I kind of fashioned them after me. I wish I had the book in front of me. I forgot to do it because I'd show you the cover, which I
Uh-huh.
designed.
Oh, wow.
And I'm
Great.
sorry I forgot to do that. I wish I had the book here. It's in my
Oh, that's,
bedroom.
that's all right.
But
Well, yeah.
the inspiration again, where does anybody come up with a story? Or I came up with an idea and I ran with it, and
Wow.
I fine tuned it over 30 years. Where does Stephen King come up with his idea?
Right.
My
Yeah.
mind opened up at different times,
Uh-huh.
and the crazy thing is, I'd be on my runs through town, 4 miles, whatever the case may be, and all I would do is think about what I would do in this chapter. How could I write this where people feel like they're in the story?
Yeah.
Now, for the past 30 years, half the time, I don't remember how I got to work because all I would do is think about the book. And next thing you know, I'm pulling up to work and I don't know how I got there.
Yeah.
And I worked on it on weekends because I
Uh-huh.
work as a veterinarian tech,
Uh-huh.
do surgeries and anesthesia. So I didn't have time throughout the week. I used all my vacation time, all my
Wow.
weekends to work on this. Maybe that's why it took so long, but it wasn't done until it's done. And
Oh,
it took that long.
wow.
So I'm
30
sorry
years.
to be so winded.
Yeah, no, 30 years in the making. That's amazing. And, it's really incredible that you were able to stay persistent with it and keep going.
Discipline is probably I have a military background and I went to a
Okay.
military high school and military
Uh-huh.
college, and maybe that's why I'm so disciplined. You had to be to get this done because otherwise,
Yeah.
and I'm probably a little insane to take 30 years, but I hope it's worth it for everybody who reads it. I hope they like it. I always said, and this is where I get emotional. Mm, excuse me.
Mm,
If one person actually liked the writing and the story, then I'm blessed. And if it's true
mm,
what I'm hearing about the response, then I'm extraordinarily blessed.
I
Sorry.
love that. Wow. Well, Christopher, is there anything else that you can share with us about the book, messages within the book, or even anything else about yourself?
Um, I'm beyond excited that people like what I wrote
Yeah.
and that it's being noticed. Um, it's it's a story for everybody,
Mhm.
from 8-year-olds to it could be 80-year-old. Um, and I just hope that people love what's in the book. I hope they can get lost in the book in such a crazy world right now and just put everything aside just for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a book that's going to take them a while. You can't get on an airplane and finish it. You just can't get in the car and in the back seat and read it. You have to be vested in it, and that's what I want.
Yeah.
Again, the response, if I may say, has been
Yeah.
amazing. It's been awarded so far, like I said, the Literary Titan Gold Seal, which for a self-published author only out 120 days, I'm beyond humbled.
That's
It's
incredible.
number one, from what I understand, in 23 countries.
Awesome.
23 countries in what's called children's adventure, maritime pirate genre, from
Very
Singapore to
cool.
South Korea to the UK to Ireland to Sweden. It's and I pray it's true. And if it's not, that's okay. Like I said, if I can just get one person, it's nationally ranked now. It's like in the 300s in the UK, which is unheard of for a self-published author. It's 78 in Singapore nationally. in India. I forgot what it is now, but it's 94.
Uh-huh.
And this is the crazy figure. In the United States, it's ranked at like 113,000, right? Now, when I first saw that, I said, something's not right here. But when you take into consideration that there are over 30 million books, I'll
Wow.
take 113,000 as a rank.
Yeah.
Now, for anybody listening to me, this is not, I'm just telling you what I've heard. I hope it's true. And it's not to put it out there, but like I said, if this is true, I am beyond blessed. There are so many things that I could possibly say. I understand that it's got over 1 million Kindle page turners. I have no idea what that means. I'm not a technology kind of person. So doing this interview with you, this is beyond what I know how to do. But I know it's going to be in the Beijing International Book Fair, which is the second largest book fair in the world, in June,
Awesome.
and it's up for more awards. It's called the IPPES, which is the Oscars for self-published independent authors, and the Outstanding Creator Awards are coming up soon. If I could pull off something there, then like I said, I'm extremely blessed. If not, as long as people love what I wrote, that's all that matters to me. It's not about the awards.
Yeah.
It's not about if the book makes money. I didn't write it for that. I wrote it for me. And if people like the story, then I'm very happy. And all I can say is happy reading to everybody.
Well, this just sounds like
I'm sorry I get
a
emotional, though.
no, it's okay. This sounds like a book that you can just totally get lost in, and it sounds so good. So,
And it sounds so picky for me. I've read the book
uh-huh.
again and again. Yeah, granted, there's some spelling errors, but it's 978 pages. I'm not an editor. I did the best I could. And so people see that, please. It happens, I heard, oh, if I may,
Uh-huh.
the greatest compliment that I've gotten so far, and it's in the professional trade catalogs of Barnes and Noble and Amazon,
Uh-huh.
and on Waterstones, which is a very prestigious book chain in England. They are calling this book, I'm not saying it, I didn't come up with it, the
Yeah.
Treasure Island of the 21st Century.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it together here. And they are calling me, and I'm just telling you what I've heard, the
Uh-huh.
successor to the legend Robert Louis Stevenson,
Wow.
because of the writing. And I pray to God that is true. But if that is true, when I tell you that's beyond humbling, it's quite amazing.
Oh, wow. This is
And
awesome, Christopher. Thank you so much. For anybody who's interested in picking up a copy of Christopher's book, again, it's Christopher David James, and
that's
the
it.
title is A Pirate's Life for Me, A Pirate's Life Indeed. You can
Happy
get it,
reading
yeah, you can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com,
everywhere.
also Apple Books, to name a
It's also at the Strand Bookstore in New York. You could find it everywhere. It's global. It's
awesome.
amazing.